Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Enter the Gungeon, the Gungeons and Dragons episodes. I'm Nye.
I am a strange entity made of meat and possibly some bones.
Made of meat?
Meat! Meat!
But what does the thinking?
Also meat.
Thinking meat? Disgusting.
It's hard.
Anyways, instead of doing references to somewhat obscure sci-fi stories, let's actually play. Okay, so Trance, who are we playing today?
Well, the Marine looks a bit grizzled.
Okay.
Let's see. Your other options are a guy with a lame haircut,
Who is overpowered?
chick who doesn't understand the limits of mascara,
Who is underpowered?
Mac OS,
Extremely underpowered because of this patch.
and of course, faithful companion, Peter Puppy and his faithful friend Wanda.
You forgot someone.
Who did I skip over? Oh, the crazy cultist.
No, Cultist is...
That's not a dude,
Cultist is
that's
co-op
just
only.
a bullet.
Yeah, Cultist is co-op only.
Yeah, but it's still an option.
No, because we're not playing co-op.
Well, touche.
Co-op is... Cultist is only available for player 2.
Well, this is Enter the Gungeon, so playing as the bullet would just be wrong, because that's clearly a sword. Why don't you let the Space Marine out to play?
There's a reason that sword's called Betrayal, and yeah. So we're playing with the Space Marine?
Space Marine.
Okay, give me 1 second. That was a sound. That was another sound. And hopefully we won't hear either one of them again for the remainder of the episode. Oh god, but I have a mouse now. Irritating. But we already been talking for 2 minutes, so not gonna fix it. Okay. So we're gonna use the Space Marine. So Space Marine starts with a couple things. Starts with a free armor right off the bat. So 3 health plus 1 armor. He also starts with the military tactics, I believe is the name of that passive item that he starts with. Military training, which causes him to be a little bit more accurate than normal. It also causes him, more accurately, it causes him to have less spread than normal with his guns. It also causes him to reload all of his guns faster than normal. It's pretty useful. The Marine's also notable that his helmet only stays on if you have armor. Hopefully his helmet will stay on for the entirety of this episode, but I highly doubt it. Okay.
If you lose your armor but then gain armor, do you get your helmet back?
Yes, you do.
I'm not sure if that's less cool.
Well, he got his armor back.
Hmm.
Okay, so what you got for me, shop? You got the Enraging Photo plus a key. Enraging Photo, if you take damage, you deal extra damage for a short period of time. It is the Convict's starting passive item. Sadly,
And is that the shopkeeper in the picture?
no. The, it does look like it, though. No, that is not, I forget what the shopkeeper's name is off the top of my head. It starts with a B, and I can't remember it. No, that is not the shopkeeper. That is, I forget what his name is. It's like Big Boss or something like that. That is the, enemy from the Convict's backstory. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and unlock the oubliette. In order to unlock the oubliette, you got to find the room that has this fireplace right here with the Lich painting above it. Yes, that is the Lich. Roll the water barrel or into the fireplace, or use a water effect, somewhat like the robot's coolant leak, and put out the fire. Walk into the fireplace, press your activation button, hear that sound, and all of a sudden a room appears somewhere on the map. I don't know where it is on ours. There it is. A room appears somewhere on the map. Go in there with 2 keys, you get to the oubliette. I think one time the room actually opened up next to the fireplace room, and it's actually like a wall slowly descends. It's actually kind of cool. Okay. So we're going to be playing around with the Marine starting pistol for a while. The Marine has one of the more decent starting weapons in the game. Certainly better than the Convict starting pistol, which is 5 shots only versus the Marines, what, I think it's 10. Not good damage in particular, and not good accuracy. The Convict does get the sawed-off shotgun in, in replacement of that, but that's really about it. The Pilot probably has the worst starting weapon in the game, if you're going to be honest with yourself.
The Marine's starting pistol is a really solid weapon, though.
But remember, part of what makes it so solid is the military training. This gun would not be nearly as accurate as it is
without that.
No, you don't. Okay, I got it. Yeah,
but
so
given its huge clip, all things considered.
Magazine before I smack you.
Sorry, yeah, you're right. Magazine. You know what? No,
I'm still driven nuts by the fact the item's name is called Drum Clip.
Viewers, I'm gonna drive Nyan crazy. So
you're not gonna bother me. You're gonna bother some of my old friends.
That thing is capable of storing 10 gallons of bullet.
Ooh, that's tempting. So this is Professor Gupton, who's a alternative shop, sells goo-related items. So on the left-hand side is the Poison Vial, which throws a thing of poison. I'm not particularly interested. On the right-hand side is the Plunger, which shoots poison. Still not interested. Or the Potion of Lead Skin, which makes you invincible for a short period of time. It's a pretty broken item.
Of them, the Plunger actually does have ammo that comes in gallon form rather than clip or mag.
Yep. There are a couple of them that do. As I said,
unlike the Captain's Sidearm, however,
you're not going to bother me much with it, but one of my best friends comes from a military family. We played a lot of military games, and actually have gone shooting, and they drilled it into my head. You use that word the right way, god damn it.
And I will continue to use other terms for ammo storage.
Hello. Hi, friend. Hell yes. Okay.
Day of the Tentacle?
We are in it. Yes. That is the Day of the Tentacle reference, actually. You're not even joking on that. So this is the Abyssal Tentacle.
It wants to take over the world.
Notable things about the Abyssal Tentacle is that it will latch onto an enemy and just hold on to them for some time, dealing damage as long as it's latched. It can latch through walls, which is kind of awesome. Also importantly is that if I happen to get... Okay, the Holy Grail. The Abyssal Tentacle can grab up to 2 items at once, and we have seen fairly recently that Flak Bullets plus Holy Grail plus Abyssal Tentacle is broken.
Because that's just hugs of hate for everyone.
No, because the Abyssal Tentacle doesn't have any effect with Flak Bullets, which is kind of weird. It doesn't gain additional bullets. But apparently, the damage from the additional bullets that it doesn't get is added to its base damage, as far as I can tell. So it doesn't actually get the bonus, but it still gets the bonus.
So instead of having tentacles everywhere, you just get a tentacle of plus 10 strangling.
Pretty much. And then when you get, oh my god, game, can you stop being so amazing? I'm going to be upset when you're not this amazing later on. The extra key is what's so exciting. What's also kind of notable about that combo is that the, secret room, nope. What's also notable about that combo is that, you get a bonus out of, Holy Grail. So not only do you get the, ammo refill, because the Abyssal Tentacle goes through ammo like nothing else, but also worth noting is that it gives you, your tentacle is able to attack up to 2 people, not just 1. Which is
it gets
incredibly useful.
Extra damage on both. So when fighting a multi-engaged boss, you're just like, hey, you two, guess what?
Well, there's only, 2 of those that exist in the game. Table Tech Stun. Not bad. Not good, but not bad. Okay, so let's take a look here. So where do I think the secret room is going to be? I get 1 blank. I didn't see it in Professor Gupton's. Can't be behind him. I'm gonna try anyways. Okay, we checked the exit. It may be the shop. Important things about secret room locations. It likes to be in item rooms, shop rooms, or specialty rooms. So those should be your basic checks. It also likes to be in the room after the boss. It can only show up in a place where a room normally could. So, for example, in a blank like this, it could not be here. Also notable by the secret room locations is that it doesn't like to show up behind something. So if there's a wall decoration, the secret room is not going to be there. I don't actually trust that, which is why I always check. But so, for example, these pots are here, therefore secret room would not be here. A lot of people think it's not worth it to spend ammo searching for secret rooms. I respectfully disagree. Because secret rooms can give you lots of awesome stuff. Up to and including things like free weapons, multiple chests, free keys. Okay, I'm just going to pop this in here. It wasn't here. There is a chance that a secret room will not spawn, so there's a chance that just there wasn't one here. This is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and... Oh, I forgot. The Marine also gets a free spacebar item called Ammo Drop, I believe. All that it does is it just calls down an ammo box once for you whenever you want it.
Which, to be fair, is useful.
Oh, it's incredibly useful. So what that means is that for free, I just got an ammo refill on my Missile Tentacle. That freed up my spacebar inventory slot, which allowed me to go buy the lead skin.
Also, it lets me make the joke that you got freedom from Mr. Wiggly, which just sounds dirty.
I don't even... No, I don't even... So, not the fastest oubliette I've ever done, but we spent some time looking for stuff. So the first thing we need to see on the oubliette is where the old crest is. The old crest is the secret key that gets us to the next secret room, the Abbey of the True Gun. The old crest, and the reason I look for it as early as I possibly can, is that the old crest has a habit of showing up behind a locked door, and if it is, I have to spend a key to get in there. The old crest is this room right here, no locked door. No secret room either. Can we not?
What about secret gun?
There are some secret guns, and I might actually get one. One of the last guns I have yet to unlock in the game is a secret gun that is found in a secret room.
Does it shoot secret bullets?
The guys in the secret room think it does.
It's so friggin' secretive!
So, basically the idea is that the secret room was added, and the gun was added for this update. And it's a reference back to one of the original reveals of Enter the Gungeon. And it's a bunch of cultists surrounding a treasure chest. It's basically the Ark of the Covenant. That's supposed to contain the gun that can kill the past. But when you open the chest, it turns out that no, it doesn't. And inside the chest is the High Dragonfire, which is supposedly a better version of the Dragonfire that we saw last episode. I don't know if it is actually better or not, because I haven't had a chance to use it, because we haven't unlocked it yet. It is pure random chance. Number 1, will we find a secret room? And number 2, will it happen in there? Hi! I love you. I will be talking to you soon. So, we now have a vampire, which means I can sell my soul and or health in order to get money, which means that money will not be a problem for, like... I'm not going to say the remainder of the game, but I'm thinking it very loudly. But, most importantly, we did get our master round for the first floor, which means I actually have more health than I normally would. We also have not taken any damage, so right now I'm going to get the maximum amount of money that I could possibly get from him. And then right now we're just going to not take damage. We are not going to take damage, thank you. So right now we're just going to kind of hang out, hope we see some red heart drops, and take advantage of that.
You know, they're not really hearts, though. They're bullets. They're shotgun shells. You're hoping for some shotgun drops.
They are not shotgun shells. They are bullets. That's not what a shell looks like.
Shotguns can shoot bullets. They're called slugs.
No, those are slugs. Well, actually, I'll let someone who knows more about guns actually answer whether that's a bullet or not, but I'm pretty sure that isn't, like, a bullet.
That's a bullet to me. It's a bullet at count. Where it counts, kid. It's a bullet at heart, in the spirit, in the soul. Sure, it may be made of weak flesh. Sure, if you shoot it, it dies. But boy, are you gonna crush that thing's dreams? Let it think it's a bullet.
I want you to ask that question about Crushing Dreams again when you realize how many bulletkin I have killed just in the past 12 minutes.
Yeah, but not that one specific, like.
Like, I've killed a good, like, 50 bulletkin already.
Yeah.
So, Trance, you know what the name of that brown enemy that I just killed is?
Steve?
Poopulon.
How Binding of Isaacular?
It's actually one of the only types of Binding of Isaac things there is in this game. Then again, we are in what is essentially the Gungeon sewers, so I guess it fits. So,
Chocolate chips.
So one of the reasons I'm kind of describing a lot of what we're doing today is that I think I'm going to post this video as a tips video as long as everything goes well. So far, things are going well. Notable about the oubliette, apart from being a secret room that is not considered to be one of the main 5 floors of the game, is that it's actually significantly harder than Chamber 2, which is normally the 2nd floor. This floor is usually equal to Chambers 3 or 4, so it is a kind of a significant difficulty upgrade versus what you would normally be facing. Screw this room.
And it's full of sparklies. Delicious sparklies.
I don't know if I'd say it's full of sparklies. The big reason I really like coming to the oubliette is, number one, it's extra. So you have to spend 2 keys to get to the oubliette. So I've seen a lot of people comment that it's not worth it because you skip out on the first 2 chests you get on Chamber 1. Thing is, though, if you actually do complete this floor, and if all goes well, no matter what, you're guaranteed to get at least 1 item off the boss as long as you actually kill the boss. And if you actually get keys, you can get up to 3 items off this floor. Trading 2 items for 3 items is definitely a good deal. And then in addition to that, you also get the opportunity, you have to come to the oubliette to get to the Abbey of the True Gun. You have to come here to get there. If you successfully get to the Abbey of the True Gun, you can get up to another at least 4 items on the Abbey of the True Gun. So you trade 2 chests for a potential, how many is that now? 7? Hey, you got the Tangler.
I do believe the phrase is crapload. 'Tis a crapload.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Game, I hate you. Thinking about it. So, Tangler is a really good shotgun that basically turns your enemy into rectangles. Doesn't actually do anything, it's just a visual thing. The bullets also have a habit of bouncing. That's the Weird Egg. Now, the Weird Egg does a couple of things, which is kind of interesting. Number 1, if you drop the Weird Egg into a fire, or fiery-looking thing, it can hatch into a dragon. Feed the dragon 4 items, either guns or passive items, and it will wake up and fly around and follow you. Taking the dragon to the High Dragon on Chamber 5 turns it into the Advanced Dragon, who's a significantly harder boss. Problem is, it's a spacebar item. If you have it in your spacebar and you press spacebar, it heals you for 1 heart, so you can eat it for a heart. You also can shoot it, and there's a chance that if you shoot it, it will give you an item. So right now, I'm trying to decide what to do with it. Now here's
Super boss!
Well, here's the deal. If all goes well, if I get to the Resourceful Rat after Chamber 3, beat the crap out of the Resourceful Rat, and get at least 2 key drops off the Resourceful Rat, I get the Super Boss guaranteed. That's why I'm thinking on the egg. I don't necessarily need the egg. I think we're going to go for the item. The problem is I don't know what the odds are that it actually is going to drop the item. It's either going to drop the item or it's going to give me a weird white goo creature that's going to chase me for the floor. It's going to give me the weird white goo creature that's going to chase me for the floor. And now it's dead. Oh well. I have yet to actually get an item out of that thing. Okay.
It was a baby Durgan, and then you squished it.
It's cool, I'll save the next one. Besides, I wasn't going to give up my... The thing is, I was sitting here going, am I really going to give up my Potion of Lead Skin for an item that I will probably get later anyways, if everything goes as according to plan? So that's the question I have to ask you. Is it worth it to give up conditional invincibility for an item that I don't need?
Question is, how much do you like omelets?
After it's been sitting on the floor of the oubliette, not much at all. Ouch. Damn
Well,
it.
you don't eat the outside.
I don't know. Did you see that it was walking around the floor? Okay, so we're... Oh my god, game. Seriously. Calm down. Also, go away. So it's going to give me another 2 keys. We got keys for the next floor. We're going to get zombie bullets, which means that my bullets have a chance of just refilling, or not, like, being lost. I could get my bullets back. We have not found the secret room, but I have not seen it in any of the obvious places, which means it's in a place that's not obvious, if that wasn't obvious. Okay, let's get money.
Money, 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 yeah.
So generally things to think about when you're playing Gungeon and you're trying to get yourself as far as possible. Number 1, learn the patterns. Every one of these bosses and every one of these enemies has a pattern that they follow. Even the enemies that seem fairly random still have a pattern that they follow. Follow the pattern, dodge the pattern, and then you don't take damage. I'm not the best person to talk about that because I suck at this game. Let's see, 24, and you're paying me 24, right? Yes, okay, so don't buy... No reason to buy the hearts. But if you follow the pattern, you dodge the pattern, you take no damage. So number 1, learn the patterns. Number 2, a lot of people say this. I don't know if I agree with this, but I am going to quote it anyways. A lot of people tell you to not dodge roll. And the reason why is that there is a point in the dodge roll that is actually not invincible. It's when you hit the ground. When you're in the air, you're invincible. When you hit the ground, you aren't. So if you're dodge rolling and you hit the ground, all of a sudden any bullet in the area can hit you. You will often see me take damage because of that fact. So you have to kind of decide, okay, is it worth it to dodge roll or not in this situation? Generally, they say learn the patterns, don't dodge roll. Once you kind of get past that, then the next thing is you need to look into conserving your resources. I say this as I waste a bunch of bullets looking for a secret room. Actually, I wasted all the bullets on that gun. Great. But yeah, so the big thing you got to do is conserve your resources. Ammo is typically precious, so don't use the really big guns unless you actually need them. Unless you're searching for a secret room while telling people not to do the very thing you're doing. But also, think about your keys. Every floor has 2 chests. One chest is going to be a gun chest. The second one is going to be a passive chest. If you already have good guns, you're running out of keys, and you've already gotten your passive, there's no reason to open the other chest, right? It's going to be a passive. You don't need that. So, worth thinking about. Conserving your blanks is typically good if you can help it. Because now I had a blank that I could use to see if I could find a secret room. Damn, I tried. No secret room. Typically, I want 2 different guns. 2 different types of guns. I want my room clearer, and I want my boss killer. So my room clearer is typically a gun that shoots fairly quickly, has decent damage, and the point is that it can kill people very, very quickly. Right now, the Tangler is my room clearer, though I think for the time being I'm going to use my Abyssal Tentacle instead, because it is also a fairly good room clearer. It's good at a lot of things. You want a room clearer, something that gets you through the rooms as fast as possible, taking as little damage as possible, and generally something that has... screw you, Tarnisher. Screw you, screw you, screw you! Damn it! Damn you, Tarnisher! That sucked! No,
Man, that thing wanted to hunt you the heck down.
It's basically a like. That's what it is. The problem is they don't take damage when they're in the ground. When they flash blue, if you dodge roll at the right time, you will actually dodge the damage, and I didn't do it. The problem is that because it dealt damage to me, that destroyed, the armor to get me to the Abbey of the True Gun. Okay, there we go. So we are not going to be going to the Abbey of the True Gun this game. We didn't lose anything by going to the oubliette. Actually, we got bonuses that we would not have gotten otherwise. So it wasn't a downside to go to the Abbey. But, you know, that is kind of a loss that I would have preferred not to take. I will not be quite as powerful going into the Resourceful Rat's lair as I would have been otherwise. But that's absolutely fine. Those are one of the enemies that I just didn't have. Oh, great. Now we got another one. Okay, that one actually died quickly. I wish its friend had also died as quickly. I don't think Potion of Lead Skin actually ignores Tarnisher damage, which is why I didn't use it. I probably should have used it anyways. But yeah, Tarnishers kind of suck. Apparently, they also have a chance to actually steal your gun. I've never actually seen it do it, but...
Assholes.
Interesting. Okay, he's got some good stuff in here. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and buy the Nod Key. The Nod Key is the item that you have to have in order to get into the Resourceful Rat's lair. Holy... Okay, game, can you calm down? Like, I'm not upset or anything, but can you calm down? I need this luck throughout the remainder of the game. I don't want that. So that is the Napalm Strike. Problem is, it's not that good. It's a spacebar item, but conditional invincibility is better than the Napalm Strike. Do I want that key? I'm thinking about taking that key. But we want to save some ammo, and the reason we want to save some ammo is that if I do find any non-main shops, I want this... I want to save some ammo, yes, but money was the word I was going for there. If we do find some non-main shops, I do want money to be able to take advantage of them, because most alternative shops do require money, with one notable exception, who I hope we see on this floor. Where are you, you bastard? Okay. So kind of annoying. Usually I actually make it to the Abbey, but we just didn't have a way to take out that Tarnisher really quickly, which is actually a little bit weird, because the second Tarnisher went down really fast. So I'm not...
oh, my.
Not quite sure what happened there. Hello, Iron Maiden. Okay, moving on.
That Iron Maiden does not understand how Iron Maiden spikes are supposed to work.
As far as I understand, Iron Maidens don't work and never did. They were a novelty item. They didn't actually ever get used. I don't know how true that is. I just heard that. Where are all these keys coming from, and why do I not get this luck on every run? Oh god, he got a natural 20.
While they weren't commonly used, they were... Public execution via one was an option that was noted as a good way to scare people into being obedient.
I don't know how true this is, but I was under the understanding that the Iron Maiden was created in the 1800s. Like, excuse me, I haven't even left the room yet, asshole.
Could be. This is a subject I haven't read on in quite some time, and should, because it's really interesting how humans optimize the efficiency of hurting the crap out of other humans.
That's very true. Okay, so we want a Master Round. Not only because Master Rounds are excellent and give me extra health, but because I want a synergy. Okay, we're having a little bit of lag, which is giving me a little bit of trouble with this boss. Oh, crap. Oh, no, do not do this. Excuse me. There we go. Can you not? Can you just not? I'm just gonna get away from her because I'm gonna have a hard time dodging in the middle of her poison spill. Get up close and personal to her, as close as you can get, because if you get too far away, the circle actually closes. Does damage. So the problem with the Tangler is not a very good boss killer. It does a lot of good damage to, you know, single targets in rooms, but bosses tend to have more health than that. Okay, so we just got a synergy, which is lovely. I like this synergy. Let's put some ammo into our Missile Tentacle, and we just got a synergy. So the synergy we just got, and we also got a gun that I hate. The synergy that we just got is specifically the Alien Sidearm, which has turned into... Well, let's put it this way. It was the Covenant pistol, now to the Covenant rifle. Do I want any of this? No. No. The Crestfaller's good, but I don't really want it. Okay. Anything? I don't know where the secret room is. For some reason, it just didn't spawn in any of the normal places. Gonna go ahead and pop this inside of the shop. I was wrong. We move on. Okay, so kind of depressing that we're not going to the Abbey of the True Gun. We would have had a fairly good time in the Abbey of the True Gun. And again, 4 or more extra items are generally good. And extra floors that give me chances for additional shops are also kind of good. So the alien sidearm is going to do some awesome work clearing for me. So this is another good room clear gun. It's also reasonable against certain bosses. So good rapid fire, fairly accurate, and the last 2 shots are high damage.
And it's got an awesome sound effect. Pew, pew, pew!
Pretty much. Are you still hearing that?
I am.
I want to know why my headset is giving you sound like that. That's kind of weird.
It's pretty much only to that weapon and other ones with a similar frequency. And the reason for that is because of how microphones work and how sounds work. High-pitched sounds like that are just more piercing and thus more easily picked up.
I think that means I need to turn my headset down. Because if your ears can hear that, then my ears are probably really upset at hearing that as much as they do. Die, please. So these...
If you insist.
Oh, we lost Trance. Sorry, everybody. We had a co-commentator. I'm afraid he takes life a little bit too literally. I love the alien sidearm, actually. It is a really good gun when you have the synergy, and it's a really not good gun when you don't. Hi, Green Chest. Book of Chest Anatomy. If I have to break a chest for whatever reason, the Book of Chest Anatomy goes, okay, you will still quite likely get something out of it, as opposed to, you know, junk or an explosion or something like that. Not an item I am really happy to see, honestly. There's so many other good green level items that I would have preferred. And the alien sidearm is actually being made that much better by the Marines' military training. Because, you know, it does have a certain level of spread otherwise. Good room. No, I said good room. I was done. Don't do this. Oh, I took damage. I'm bad. You know, Trance, I tell people to, like, you know, get used to patterns. That's how you avoid damage. And then I take some really stupid damage from time to time. It's like I don't know the patterns. Excuse me. Would you die? Thank you. Okay. Hey! Hey, Trance, we found Link.
Oh, Link, here come to town. Come to save the Princess Zelda. Ganon took them away. Now the children don't play, but they will when Link saves
the day. Hallelujah. Anyways. Hey, we got the stinger.
Nothing says loving like a rocket launcher.
Nothing says loving like a rocket launcher that shoots rockets that erupt into bees. It's called.
I don't know what.
It's called the stinger.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it makes sense. It's just, I love it.
Well, I mean, you like things that are full of bees. It is very full of bees. In fact, every rocket is full of bees. Can we hurry this up? I got places to be. Thank you. Waiting to see my shop. Okay, so we have found the rat room, which is very important. Hey, and this revealed the trapdoor. Trapdoor is hidden. You can find it by running around, and basically the area that has the bigger dust clouds than normal will slowly reveal it. It will always be in the room with the 3 rats, unless it isn't, which has happened to me once. I still think that was a glitch, but I'm not sure if it was. Okay, I want to go to that shop. Here, you. See, that's why I don't go into the mine carts. They're an absolute death trap. If the player can wait for you to show up in one and then shoot you in the face, so can the enemies. Also, can you not? Yeah. And the D20s. Go away. Trance, I'm running out of ammo.
Oh, with any luck, some more will drop soon.
What I could really...
Failing that, you're fucked.
Yeah, pretty much. You are not wrong. Can I get, like, an alternative shop to spawn? I would really appreciate that. Okay, so that's the boss to the lower left. Which I knew, basically, anyways, but I'm glad the game confirmed it. Okay. God, spiders. Why did it have to be spiders? Why did you have to put spiders into the game? They were not necessary. What do spiders have to do with bullets? The only thing I want to do with that relates to both a spider and a bullet is put one into the other.
A bullet full of spiders? So when you shoot somebody, they get spiders in their internal body cavities? You monster!
You know what? Look. If the boot fits, you know? Okay, you. Give me my item. Look, I did... Really? He wants me to go to the one room I haven't, which is the only thing that's in there is the teleporter to the boss. That's the only reason he's not giving me my free item yet. Unless there's... Oh, is he doing that thing? Oh, he's doing that thing. Hold up. There's a thing about Link. Sometimes he wants you to go down here, and sometimes he doesn't. There we go. Map complete. Okay, Link, what you got? Here's the map, and you're going to give me... Hi. Okay, that just changed some things. So we just got the badge, which causes a police officer to follow us. Now, Trance, I'm going to give you one guess as to what happens with this police officer.
They go and beat the shit out of people with their nightstick?
No, but close. I'll give you another one. Think, what's the word? Think tropes.
Ah! They beat only the black-colored enemies to death. That's racist, game.
Hold up. There we go. Also, no, I don't know where your head's at today. No, so this police officer is going to run around. He's going to try to do it by the book and take down his opponent with only his pistol. Then he's going to die. He was only 2 days to retirement, and he's going to tell me that, and I'm not joking about any of this, by the way. He's going to tell me that I am the, I am the loose cannon, but I am probably going to bring the right amount of justice to this town, and then he dies, gives me his badge, tells me to bring it to his kids, and then I get a significant damage increase. I am not joking about any of that. That is exactly how this item works.
That's magical.
Isn't it? I guess I'm going to put the ammo into the stinger. We also just got Master of Unlocking. So, you know that resource that I have shit tons of and I don't know what to do with them right now?
Money?
Keys. I am now going to get more of them. Okay, do I want to put anything into the gun munchers? The thing about the gun munchers, you put 2 guns in, it averages the rarity of the guns, and then it will give you another gun that's either equal to that rarity or 1 higher. So, I think we're going to put in the Jiminy Carbine and the Alien Engine, which I believe are both green level guns, so B level guns. So we should get a B or an A level gun back. It's going to give me the bundle of wands. Awesome. It's exactly what I wanted.
That sounds kind of epic.
Damn, I was hoping this would be the room. Do I want anything else that you have? I don't want the bait launcher. No, we're good. So the Bundle Full of Wands is one of the 4 magical guns. The idea is all 4 of them basically use wands to attack in some way or the other. We saw the Staff of Firepower yesterday, which was one of them. All of them not only do a decent amount of damage, but they have a chance upon hitting an enemy with their shot to turn the enemy into a chicken.
That's magical.
Yep.
And also magical.
But here's the important thing. It's an instant enemy chicken, so you don't have to waste more shots on them. And what I like about the Bundle of Wands is not only is it fairly high damage anyways, but it shoots multiple shots. It's a shotgun. It is literally a bundle of wands that you are firing off all at the same time. So it has a fairly high chance of actually doing it. Also, just for you, Trance, talk to the police officer. 30 years in this beat to the day. Never needed to draw my gun before. Only a few weeks left on the force. Sending my daughter off to college soon. She's a good kid. Have I shown you my pictures of my family? He is that cop. Okay, let's see if I can actually get the combination correct today. Okay, so down twice. This was number 1. This is number 2. Hey, we just turned the Killithid into... Well, not the Killithid, but we turned the Killithid offshoot into a chicken, so that just saved me a bunch of ammo. Left once. So that is an Iron Maiden. That was an Iron Maiden. It is now a chicken. Can you see why I love this gun? And that one is also a chicken.
It basically is a gun with a very high chance of insta-kill.
Well, it's not very high. It's a decent level. We just gotten lucky a couple times so far.
Given what I've seen, the 1 is a high chance of insta-kill. You know, 1%. 5%? 1 in 20 shots? That's sick.
Well,
I don't know the ratio.
some of the other ones have a better chance, I believe. Okay. So we are seconds away from fighting the boss. What needs ammo? That needs ammo, but we're probably not going to use it. But I guess I'm putting ammo into it anyway, so I have nothing else to put it into. Okay, so Trance. You know that rat that likes to steal shit from me on a constant basis?
Time to give him a bad touch with Mr. Wiggly.
Yeah. So let's start the resourceful rat fight. And just for you, Trance, we're going to turn something on real quick that I haven't had on for a long time. Or at least I would like to. Ah, damn, I don't remember how to turn it back on.
Yeah?
Is it in video? Huh. Let me see if I just touch nothing, will it show you his intro again? Okay, here's the intro to the resourceful rat fight. There he is. On his throne. So, this is actually a little bit of a slightly different text. When you beat the resourceful rat, he technically dies. But the other thing is that because this is the Gungeon, we are continuously brought back into the Gungeon over and over and over. So that's why I'm saying we're destined to do this again. I also want to point out that if you look in the background, we have the bullet, what is that? The coin crown, the boomerang, 2 Mr. Junkins. There's the box. That looks like the Gun Knight Greaves. There's the bottle, a bunch of ammo. There's another Mr. Junkin, another box. That is the ammo belt. He's got a lot of good stuff. That's the Yari launcher, I'm pretty sure. Okay. It is time. The Master Thief, the Resourceful Rat.
I like his gun.
The Elementaler, I might be able to get it.
It looks pretty cheesy.
It is not easy being as cheesy as that gun is. That gun is one of the most powerful weapons in the game. So Resourceful Rat has a number of attacks that are all really, really annoying. I'm just going to ignore most of them because I have an item that gives me invincibility. Ow. We're going to change weapons because that weapon is not working all that well against him. Unfortunately, I cannot instant kill him with the Bundle of Wands, but they do a fair amount of damage anyways. Problem is, so does he.
I think you were doing better with Mr. Wiggly.
No, this is doing more. This is definitely doing more damage. But it's not a beam type weapon, so its damage is actually going consistently as opposed to just a DPS. God damn it. I hate this phase. Okay, there we go. And now he's gone. Okay. There we go. Now let's swap over to the Stinger and the Bundle of Wands. Okay, so you ready for the fun part? So, Trance, you've seen us make references to a lot of different gun games so far and a lot of different nerd culture. What's a game whose boss we have not made fun of yet? Boss, specifically.
I don't think we've done anything for... There's like so many games that we haven't even played, so there's options out the wing wong. Like, we haven't done anything for Breath of Fire.
Think big ones. Dragon. Think big ones. Gigantic franchises that we have not referenced with like a boss yet.
You know, Breath of Fire still applies, especially since you mentioned dragons, just saying.
How about I just show you the boss? I was hoping you were going to guess.
It's... Seriously?
Yep.
You have the Stinger, and you're fighting...
And I'm fighting a Metal Gear. Yes, I am. Okay, so just like some of the actual Metal Gear fights, he does have multiple areas I get to shoot. He's got a launcher on one end that he does stuff with. We're going to pull out.
Why don't you disable the radio first so we can't target you?
Because this is the attack I was trying to stop him from using. The radio's attack is actually a lot easier to stop than that one. This attack is the one I wish I could stop, and I can't. Luckily, I get to be invincible for it. I am one hit away from death. Okay, would you... Could that blow up, please? Yeah, see, this is the attack I want to stop because I don't know how to dodge it.
Don't run away from it. You just go through it and...
No, that does damage. Those are made of bullets.
Right. You do your first dodge roll to get inside the circle part of the reticle, and then your second roll to leave.
Then you get hit by the center. It's moving towards you at the time. You can't, as far as I can tell, you can't do that. Oh, right. Well, God damn it.
You want to punch towards the top edge, not towards the dead center of it.
Yeah,
it's tricky, but doable.
Okay, I'll tell you what. We're going to try again. We're going to actually go down to the Abbey of the True Gun and get everything, and then we're going to try this again because I want you to see Phase 3, because Phase 3 is the fun part. But, folks, we will see you next time when that happens. I'll see you soon.
Later.